Alright, welcome back to the special right now. We're going to take a look at Jeopardy for the 360. And I just got that one going on. And I got... Now we got the Sony Consumer Products logo going on. I got... No, I'm not, because I am showing you right now MB Sports and Games. Just arrived.
Hello, folks. Sorry about this. Somebody stole my damn video. I'm trying to get this report.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a rant on this.
Go. Now we done a read version, and that version went also fast. Let's see if it's gonna be fast on this version.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Rivette.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Historic London.
Oh, we're going to London.
Religion. That's my mom. Fictional characters.
Alright.
Pop culture.
Oh, that's
and
easy.
Fish fry. Player 1, where do we start?
That's my ma. 200.
In 1758, Ben Franklin issued his last publication of this annual. Yes,
What is the almanac?
That is correct.
Donna, another
Player
great
1,
one.
back to you for our next selection. Game fish of the family Istiophoridae with a pointed snout. Player 2.
Marlin. Yeah, I cannot think of that one.
Player 2, make a selection, please, as we continue.
6.
A doctor who specializes in the treatment of skin diseases.
Who is a
Okay, Player 1.
dermatologist?
You got it.
Twice say that 3 times fast.
Player 1, start us. And I'll hand it off to Kelly.
Its silhouette is seen here.
Was
It's
Massachusetts?
Player 1. You got it.
That's my ma
Player
for
1, choose
1,000.
again. Dr. Faustus, playwright.
Oh, Dr. Faustus playwright. What is...
Player 3. No.
Wrong.
Anyone else?
Playwright.
Here's the correct response. Christopher Marlowe.
Marlowe, that's right.
Player 1, back to
Pop
you
culture
for
for
our
200.
next selection. Let's get Jimmy's assistance on this clue.
Glasses with colored filters in each eye let you watch films in 3D. At the 2010 Grammys, the audience donned them for a montage from this performer's This Is It.
Who is Michael
Let's
Jackson?
hear it, Player 1. Hey, you're right.
That was some tribute to him, too.
You again, Player 1. In I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, Kevin James weds this Hanukkah song guy at Niagara Falls.
Who is Adam Sandler?
Yes, Player 1? You are correct.
Yeah, that was a
Player
funny
1,
movie.
back to you.
I've never seen that movie, and I'll be right back. I'm
Alright.
going to dinner.
Alright.
Michael C. Hall of 6 Feet Under went to Showtime to play this homicidal title character.
Michael C. Hall. Oh, I'm trying to think of that. Trying to think of that show.
Here's the correct response. Dexter Morgan.
Yeah, and he plays Dexter.
Player 1, back to you for our next selection. In 1964, he topped the pop music charts with the title song from Hello, Dolly.
Hello, Dolly. Oh man, I want a Little Rich or a Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles.
Here's what we wanted. Louis Armstrong.
Oh, that's what Louis
You again,
Armstrong.
Player 1.
1000.
A two-time Oscar-winning actress, one of her first jobs was as the Coppertone Suntan Lotion Girl at age 3 in 1965.
Oh, good. Who's her name? The Coppertone Girl. Oh, growing up. Who's the winning? Jodie Foster? No.
Here's the correct response. Jodie Foster. Select.
Oh no!
Who did I just say it was?
You said Jodie Foster.
Oh my god. I'm on Wilson the Wii version.
Again.
Oh god, let's go historic. No, let's go historic London for 2.
You can visit several of these historic structures like Kensington and Buckingham.
Well, Palaces.
Let's hear it, Player 1. You
By
got
the
it.
way, it's Buckingham Palace to you, Alex.
Select again.
I'm kidding, it's Buckingham.
Regent's Park was a hunting ground for this 16th century king who never hunted without tiring 8 or 10 horses.
Who is Henry VIII?
It's Player 1. Right you are. Player 1. Famous men who orated at Hyde Park's Speaker's Corner include Friedrich Engels and this 1848 Engels co-author.
Oh, shoot. I know the name of him.
Here's the response we were looking for. Karl Marx.
That's the one.
Select again. Arthur Wellesley, the first Duke of this, was known as a soldier, but had an eye for art, as you can see at Apsley House.
Oh. Or there's
Player 2.
Marlborough. No, now you went in the hole.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Would have been, I think, Duke. Dukenberg? No.
Here's the response we were looking for. Wellington.
No, Wellington, that's right.
Player 1, choose
1000.
again. According to Shakespeare, these conflicts began with a confrontation in the Temple Gardens.
Conscious streets of these conflicts.
Video's been taken down, Ben.
Right. Why is it got a Dr. Dice?
The correct response is The Wars of the Roses.
Fictional
You get to
characters
pick again,
too.
Player 1. What a happy ending. This title orphan of a Dickens novel is adopted by Mr. Brownlow.
Oliver Twist?
Let's hear it, Player 1. That's correct.
How about that?
You get to pick again, Player 1. This character in the legend of Sleepy Hollow is said to be the ghost of a Hessian trooper.
Oh, I was Ichabod.
Here's what we were looking for. Headless Horseman.
Oh yeah, the Headless Horseman.
Player 1, back to you.
Okay.
She is the narrator of To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, I wanted that
Yes,
scout.
Player 1?
Finch.
Player 1, back to you for 2 names that follow Gerald, who speaks in weird sounds instead of words in a Dr. Seuss story.
Jill McBoing
Yes,
Boing.
Player 1? Yes.
Never have words, but you can go with
Player
sounds.
1, you pick again, please. In a story by Rudyard Kipling, this mongoose protects an English family from snakes.
Is it the Jungle Book?
Yes, Player 3? Good. You're
Wiki
out of the
Tiki
room.
Tavi. Never heard of it.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories. Player
Relative
3.
for 2.
Make us, as part of Catholic baptism, this word doesn't mean time at the gym, but the casting out of demons.
Was it working out of your sweat?
The correct response is exorcism.
Exorcism.
We return to you, player 3.
Well, I mean, that's exercise to be at the gym.
Autobiography of a Yogi was a popular book by this religion's first missionary to settle in the U.S.
Who was Yogi Bear?
We're talking about Hinduism.
Hinduism. Story of Yogi. I thought it was Yogi Bear.
Player 3, back to you. The church founded by Mary
God.
Baker Eddy in 1879 was formerly called the Church of Christ This.
The Church of Christ of Latter-day Saints. No, that would have been white.
Here's the response we were looking for. Scientist. You get to pick again, player 3.
No dilly double. I just spoke too soon.
It's the Daily Double.
That's one of the 2 daily
You're in second
double.
now, but with an opportunity to catch
Well,
up.
I was gonna rate
How
you
much?
100. That's
Answer:
not
at a
much.
deer park, Buddha taught the path of this many parts, part of the Four Noble Truths.
2?
We're
4?
talking about 8.
Oh, it was half.
Please pick
Oh,
again,
so-
player 3.
Half close.
And I'll hand it off to Jimmy.
The nave, the central part of a cruciform church, ends in this recessed area that is usually vaulted.
Oh, that's on the reverse. And what's it called?
Player 3.
The apps?
Kegel.
Yeah,
On the
that's
plus side
would have been
again.
it.
Player 3. Choose again.
Fish fry for 2.
Fry, meaning young, is often applied to this fish, like the sockeye, that returns to spawn where it hatched.
Fish. Would have been the salmon fish.
Here's the correct response. Salmon.
Oh my god. Mikey spanked me. I did it again.
Please pick again, player 3.
Why am I always doing that?
Males guard the fry of the smallmouth type of this, a sport fishing favorite.
It's a bass fish.
It's player 2. Yep, you're out of the hole.
See you later, folks. No. We're gonna
All
finish
right, let's
this.
get back into this.
I'm always
Player
keep
2
doing
has
this.
control. The tiger type of this fish can be 1.5 feet long at birth, with dark spots and stripes that fade as it ages.
What's a catfish?
Okay, player 3. Nope. Any other takers?
What is the fish of Dr. Diaper?
The correct response is shark.
What? You kidding?
Player 2, choose again. Baby catfish are called sack fry and subsist for 5 days on this, even after they hatch from the egg.
Tuna fish? No, it can't be from the tuna fish.
The correct response is yolk.
Well, that's the yolk on us.
Let's have a look at the $1,000 clue.
Big punch out.
Geographic name for the spotted green type of pike, whose young eat insects before graduating to other fish.
Oh, shoot. One is from the tree.
It's player 2. Yes.
The Northern Pie.
Player 3, you're going first in Double Jeopardy. We'll start that round right after this break.
What happened?
And we have 2 daily
Now,
doubles.
who just hit my channel.
Don't address it.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Don't address
Scientific
it.
American. Language lab. Somewhere.
Somewhere where?
Classic kids lit.
Oh well.
Graphic novels on film.
Oh boy.
And the scintillating
1700s?
Player
Oh.
3, where do we start?
Oh, you're going with
The
that.
future King George II lost his marbles over Henrietta Howard and gave her Marble Hill house on this river.
It's either the Thames or the Seine River. I'm gonna say it's the Seine River, but...
Here's what we wanted. The Thames.
What did I just say earlier? The first hunch.
A famous one of these, Marie Camargo, is remembered for shortening her skirts to calf length.
I'm gonna post a bulletin in my channel.
What's the cat length
Let's hear it, Player 3. No. Sorry. Anyone else?
The famous one lead movie. I don't know.
Here's the correct response. A ballerina.
Oh!
Okay.
You.
Hang on, I'll be right back. Something just came up. I thought that was my brother's car. No, it says it's Chevy SUV.
Get to pick again, Player 3. In 1752, suave seducer Sergei Saltykov spiced up the life of this future empress.
Catherine the Great.
Here's the correct response. Catherine the Great.
Jesus Christ! I did it again!
What'd you do?
I did it again!
What'd you do?
I said the answer. I said the wrong in. What
Select
the
again.
hell? I'm on a roll.
Born into a family of
Oh,
actors,
God.
he was expelled from a seminary. Big surprise. Before finding fame as a lusty libertine. Okay, Player 2.
Giovanni Casanova.
Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2.
Somewhere.
You make the next selection
Where?
as we. This strike slip fault that runs through California is named for a lake that's in the rift.
What's the San Andreas
Yes,
fault?
Player 1. Good for you.
Hello. Got it that right.
Player 1,
Finish
you
up
start.
the exciting lady in 1700s for 2000.
Let's take it over to Jimmy.
An engraving of this 18th century French monarch, America's most powerful ally during the Revolution, hangs at Mount Vernon.
One of that's Washington or Bonaparte.
Okay, Player 2.
Louis the 14th.
Anyone else?
I thought it was Louis the 15th.
Okay, Player 3. Great, you're back into it now.
Oh, the 16th.
Player
I
3,
was
start
one
us.
off. Hello.
We are volunteering the information that Clingman's Dome is the highest point in this state.
Clingman's Dome. Oh, I wanted that. Colorado.
Here's what we wanted. Tennessee.
Oh, I was wrong. It was Tennessee.
Please pick again. Player 3.
Somewhere for 12. Well, that's one of the two.
Answer. The first of the two daily doubles. You are currently in second place. So what's your wager?
550.
Here is your daily double clue.
Yeah.
Johann Strauss Jr. conducted the Blue Danube Waltz publicly for the first time
It's
at
Vienna.
the February 1867 concert in this city.
It's Vienna.
Yep.
Darn it!
Player 3, back to you for our next selection. Dating from medieval times, Gamlastan, Old Town, is the cradle of this Scandinavian capital.
Stick in Romania, but I don't want to get it wrong.
Here's the response we were looking for. Stockholm.
It was Stockholm, Sweden.
You again, player 3.
That's where it is.
Chisago is a county in this state, as is Hennepin.
Hennepin? Would it be in Ohio?
No, I know, no.
Here's the correct response. Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota.
We return to you, player 3.
Classic Kids Lit 4.
This story begins, all children except one grow up.
Oh.
Yes, player 1?
Did I have that? Oh, yeah, duh. Peter Pan. Where did we heard that one before?
Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue. In a novel by Francis Hodgson Burnett, 7-year-old Cedric Errol inherits a title and is known as Little Lord This.
Don't know.
Here's the response we were looking for. Fauntleroy. Player 1, you pick again, please. This classic is the first book in Madeleine L'Engle's Time Quartet. It's player 1.
What's the time machine?
No. Anyone
Thought
else
that
care
was
to try to come up with a
4,000.
correct response?
I wonder, is a Wrinkle in Time? And so I think we heard that one from the Wii U version of Jeopardy.
Here's what we were looking for. A Wrinkle in Time.
Bingo!
We return to you, player 1.
Oh my god!
Don't address it.
I'm gonna...
Completes the title of a classic about an African-American family. Roll of Thunder. Okay, player 1.
Full of Rain.
Oh, that's not right.
Uh-oh.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna block this fucker.
Block him.
It's player 2. Right, you.
Roll of thunder, hear my cry. Ah,
A
bless.
lot of clues, a lot of categories. Player 2. Make us a... Answer. The other daily double.
Oh.
You're in second right now. Player 2.
If she
Please
get
select
this,
your wager.
we're in
Answer this.
trouble.
The Black Pearl and Island of the Blue Dolphins are two classics by him. You've moved up to first
Uh-oh.
place.
We're in trouble.
Select again. Scientific American reported on the founder type of these genetic changes. They happen in one person and affect millions of descendants.
It's not puberty.
Player 3.
It's not evolution, because that's Charles
Anyone
Darwin
else
right
care to try to come
there.
up with a correct response?
If she get this, God, that's gonna hope for us to win.
Here's the correct response. Mutations.
What's mutations? Players
Player
ain't got
2,
them all.
back to you for
Player
our
2's
next
got the
selection. A March 2002 story was on this bacterial toxin, months after the first purposeful release in the United States.
Oh, what was the bacterial toxin?
Here's what we wanted. Anthrax.
Oh yeah, that was in 2002.
Player 2, you pick again, please. An IPY, an international this year, kicked off in 2007 to study ice shelves and permafrost. Okay. Okay, player 2.
Physical? Now we got the lead back.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Counter copyright on me.
What?
He's gonna file counter copyright on me. When he stole my motherfucking
Here's the
video.
correct response. Polar. Player 2. Choose again.
I'm gonna go tell him.
History diverges from this film, as the Spartans also had over 1,000 men from other Greek cities fighting at Thermopylae. Here's the response we were looking for. 300. Select again. Johnny Depp is in England on the trail of this serial killer in the Alan Moore-inspired film From Hell. Let's hear it, player 3. No, sorry.
Now Mr. High.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Johnny Depp is the English trial of a serial killer.
Let's hear it, player 2.
Jack the Ripper, of course.
You again, player 2.
Graphic novel.
Tom Hanks takes his son on a violent mission of retribution against a gangster boss. In this film,
Tom Hanks. Oh, shoot. It's not The Great Gatsby, because that's
okay, player
not
2.
later on in the...
Good for you.
There's the Red Road to Credit Jersey, and stuff like that.
Player 2, choose again. Most languages of Western Europe get their words for read and write from this language's leggere and scribere.
What is French?
Player 1,
It's not French!
anyone else want to
What
hazard a
is
guess on this?
Latin? Because read and write. Read is legere, and write is scribere.
Let's hear it, player 3.
And that doesn't sound like...
Sorry.
It's Latin, she got it.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Oh, man.
Let's hear it, player 2. Player 2, back to you for our next
Language
selection.
slap A.
Hochdeutsch is the modern standard form of this language.
Hochdeutsch? Oh, shoot. What is...
Let's hear it, player 2.
So violent. You know,
We
so
return to
young
you,
will be
player
German.
2. The pinyin system for writing this language in the English alphabet was officially adopted January 1st, 1979.
It's not French.
Here's what we wanted. Chinese.
Chinese.
Player 2, you pick again, please.
That's so soft.
Appropriately, he wrote the October 1994 story, The Search for Extraterrestrial Life.
It's not Charles Darwin. So I know that. Because we're trying out his theory of evolution.
Here's the correct response. Carl Sagan.
It's Sagan.
Player 2, you pick again, please.
Finish that out.
Scientific American reported that millions of spam messages are generated by rogue software programs it called these.
Yeah. Oh, spam messages. Oh, what's it called? Spamware?
Here's what we wanted. Bots.
Bots.
Please pick again, player 2. In French, Hier Henri m'aimait, yesterday Henry loved me, is an example of this flawed past tense.
Your dog's a diaper. Oh my god, that didn't sound right.
Here's what we wanted. The imperfect.
You're imperfect. Oh my god.
Player 2, back to you.
Wow.
Douglas Hyde, also known as Ancreven Even, fought to preserve this
What's
language and founded a league of the same name. Here's the response we were looking for.
Go on
Gaelic.
Daily Motion and take it off.
Please pick again. Player 2. Sadly, 1994's The Crow, about a man who comes back from the dead, was the last for this star.
He didn't upload it, that stupid ass.
Here's the correct response. Brandon Lee. Here's the $2,000 clue. Thora Birch and Scarlett Johansson are friends who move in together after high school in this spooky film.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. No, that's not spooky.
Here's the correct response. Ghost World. Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when we return.
What's Final
Time to
Jeopardy?
get ready for Final Jeopardy. And today the category is this. 16th century names.
16th century.
What are you going to wait for?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
I know it. Already. I'm ready for this sucker.
Let's take a look at that Final Jeopardy clue right now. Paul III roared at him, "I have waited 30 years for your services. Now I'm Pope. Can't I satisfy my desire?"
This reminds me on the episode of Jeopardy when someone put, "Who is Lady Godiva?" No! The real answer is, "Who is Michelangelo?" Hello!
Let's see your response. That
Wow!
will set you back.
All of it.
What did you put as your response?
Who is Michelangelo?
And this correct response will add how much?
Everything.
What did you put as your response?
Martin Luther.
Sorry, that incorrect response will drop your score by...
She won by 200.
Champion player 2, so congratulations. So long, player.
Well, that was fun while it lasted. So, that's how Jeopardy concluded. Then we we'll figure this one out. Real simple. Now, there's both Wheel of Fortunes, and we're gonna do the read first, and we'll see how well we're gonna do when we come back. We'll start off with Wheel of Fortune for the read.